Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of EdgeCraft. I am your host Matt, and today we've got something exciting planned. Well, two things actually. The first is that someone commented on the video and decided to name our horse. And so that's what we're going to do first. So let's head over to the anvil, and the young man who named the horse has named him Diamond. They want the horse named Diamond. So we're gonna head over to our horse, which, by the way, we found some very special iron horse armor for. So look at that armor. All right. And boom! Congratulations, the horse's name is Diamond. Look at this, isn't this nice? Oh, so pretty. All right. Good girl, Diamond, or boy, or whatever. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy horse. You tell me. So anyway, we have done a lot of work on our hole in the ground. I'll let you take a look. Look at that. Look at how deep that thing is. This is huge. And I mean huge. Now, while I was digging this, and this took me a few days to dig this thing out, a couple of things. First, I did a slime spawn, and I got my very first slime ball, which is pretty cool. So now I officially have a couple, like 3 slime balls. So I know that they spawn down here. I created this little tiny platform just to check things out to see how often they would spawn, but haven't seen a lot of slime spawn since then. So I don't know. I think we just need more platforms, which is one of the things that we're going to do today, which is why I've got all this stone slabs in my inventory. We're going to actually create the platforms that these things can spawn on. So that'll be good. The other thing that I want to point out or show you guys is that while I was going around lighting up the caves out here, because I don't want other things to spawn, I only want slime spawning, and it's still a little dark up there. But I found something interesting. So if we go this way, I lit it up. Oops, wrong way. I lit it up really, really bright, so I couldn't possibly miss it. Here it is. Look at this. See all these torches? Look at this. If we follow these torches all the way down, we find a very special room, and in this very special room that's covered in mossy cobblestone, we see a zombie spawner. Now, zombie farms are really cool because they spawn really fast. They have great drops like potatoes and sometimes iron and things like that. And they give you lots of experience, and they're easier to kill and everything than the spiders, and they behave better. So I'm thinking about building a little bit of a zombie farm here too. And in the chest, there really wasn't anything special. So this stuff and a couple bits of iron that I already took. But I went up onto the surface and I looked to see where this is below, and it's in a really, really good spot. It's not far from our house. It's pretty good. So I'm thinking that zombie farm could be a project here in the next couple of episodes. But first, we need to finish our slime farm. We need to get this going. And so I am going to head back out to the giant hole in the ground. Oh, I hear a slime. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that big green bundle of slime balls. Let's shoot it. And shoot it. And shoot it some more. And now let's use our sword. Oh, look at these cuties. Look at these cute little slimes. Oh, Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Oh, look at this. Look at this. 15 slime balls. This is excellent. I don't even need to build a farm anymore. I've already got slime balls. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to build the farm. So here's the way I'm thinking that this is going to work. I want to put the magma blocks that are going to burn the slimes over here. So this is going to be a couple rows of magma blocks. And the iron golems that are going to attract the slime will be in this wall here. So we're going to put some iron golems there. And these will be our spawning platforms. Now, the first thing we've got to do is we've got to create the platforms. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then 3, and we're going to make sure it goes on the top so that things can spawn there. And this is going to be super boring because I really just have to go straight across and place platforms, and every time this happens, I gotta fix it. So this is going to take me a while, so we're going to do a super fast time lapse while I create a bunch of these platforms. So I will be back. Okay, so for today's well, super fast session, it's not really mining this time, is it? It's block placement. You get to watch me place a bunch of platforms really fast and make a lot of mistakes, and trust me, I make a lot of mistakes. We're going to be reading a story from Matthew chapter 4 about Jesus, and this is where Jesus is tested by Satan. It's kind of an interesting story where you need to understand a couple of things. Jesus was fully man and he was fully God. He is fully man and he is fully God. And so he had the ability to sin in some kind of a way, but he lived without sin. And this is where Satan is going to try to get Jesus to commit sin. So let's read this starting in verse 1. It says, "Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. After fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. The tempter came to him and said, 'If you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become bread.' Jesus answered, 'It is written, man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God.' Then the devil took him to the holy city and had him stand on the highest point of the temple. 'If you are the Son of God,' he said, 'throw yourself down. For it is written, he will command his angels concerning you, and they will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone.' Jesus answered him, 'It is also written, do not put the Lord your God to the test.' Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their splendor. 'All this I will give to you,' he said, 'if you will bow down and worship me.' Jesus said to him, 'Away from me, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only.' Then the devil left him, and the angels came and attended him." Now that's the end of the story, but I want to chat about this real quick because it's very interesting. See, what's happening here is the Spirit, and we talked about this in the last episode, the Holy Spirit led Jesus to the wilderness. So the Spirit was serving as the helper, and he was kind of signaling, okay, it's the time that this needs to happen. And so Jesus goes out into the wilderness, and remember, he's a man, so he gets hungry, he needs to eat, things like that. And he's out in the wilderness, and he fasts for 40 days and 40 nights. So what he's doing now is he's denying himself food and water to a certain degree, so that he can become closer to God and show reverence for God, for himself, for his mission, for what he's here to do, and so that his relationship with the Father is stronger for what he's about to undertake. And right after the 40 days is up, at his weakest point, that's when the devil comes. And that's the way it is with all of us. He always seems to come at our weakest points to tempt us. And so the devil tries 3 times to tempt him. First, he tries to tempt him with his own hunger. He's like, hey, listen, you're God. You're the Son of God. All you got to do is say bread. Come out of those rocks, and those rocks will turn into bread, and you'll be fine. And Jesus is basically responding with, no, listen, I know I could eat if I wanted to. It's not about that. I'm denying myself this food because of my reverence for the Father, because I am fasting. It's not about me, it's about something greater. And so that's when he says, you know, man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God. And so that's when the devil takes him to the highest point of the temple and he says, you know, go ahead and throw yourself off here. You know the angels are going to catch you. Nothing bad's going to happen. And Jesus is like, I know nothing's bad's going to happen to me. Jesus, of course nothing bad's going to happen to me. Unless I wanted to. But no, do not put the Lord your God to test. He's like, I don't need to test God. That's not okay. Just because I can do something doesn't mean I should. Which is another lesson he tells the disciples later. And then on the third test, the devil kind of tricks him, but tells him the truth. He says, all this I will give you if you will bow down and worship me. And it's interesting because he says, I will give it to you as if it's his, because it is his. When the fall took place, the devil is the ruler of this world. And he said to Jesus, you know, I'll give it to you, but I'm still the boss. You're going to be my number two. You're going to serve me. And so I'll give this place back to you, basically. And Jesus said, no. Get away from me, Satan. Because I've got a plan, and this is all going to be destroyed anyway. You can keep this pile of rocks. It's all going to be destroyed because there's going to be a new earth, a new creation, where my people will exist. And so I'm not going to bow down to you just because you own this place for a time. And that's when the devil left him, defeated. He thinks it's a minor defeat, but the big defeat is still coming. All right, so that's our story for today. Hopefully it gives you a little bit of inspiration and courage because Jesus is tested too. But let's get back. Okay, so what we need to do now is after we've created these platforms, and I'm going to just jump down here real quick. Little falling trick, just land on the ladder. Got lots and lots of these platforms, which is excellent. Lots of spots for the slimes to spawn. But we need, look, something's already fallen to its death. That's good. We need to actually, instead of having these torches here, we need for these last 3 rows to be magma blocks. But underneath the magma blocks, we need a rail system. So this row right here is all going to be magma, but below that, down here, is going to be a minecart with hopper. So we need to clear all of this out, all the way down. Now, as I was looking in my chest back in the house, I noticed that I only have 17 magma blocks. So we are going to have to make a trip to the Nether and get some more because I just don't have enough. So, alright, that should be good here. Now this will be for our minecart system, our magma blocks, that's excellent. And we're going to want the minecarts to come into here to an unloading system. So right back in here, there's going to be a device that stops the minecart, takes stuff away from it, takes all the slime balls out of it, puts it into a chest so that we can come down a water elevator and get it. So I'm just going to clear out a little room back here so we can build later. But I'm not ready to do that just yet. So we're going to leave that there. Break that so I can get back up. I need to fix these torches. By the way, the reason we're putting torches down, you may be thinking, wait a second, Matt, why are you putting torches down? Won't that stop things from spawning? And the answer is yes, and that is the point. I want to stop everything from spawning except for slimes. And slimes don't actually care if it's light out. They'll still spawn just fine. So we want this nice and lit up, and I create a little pattern here to do that, so that those slimes can spawn with no issues whatsoever. Alright, so we'll put the magma blocks, the rail system, unloading system, all there. Now, I just need to go to the nether and get some more magma blocks. So, I'm going to do that, and I will be with you when we are there. Okay, we are ready to go into the nether through our creepy nether portal. Oh, I still love the way this looks. I haven't been to the nether in a while, because I haven't needed a lot of supplies, so I'm a little nervous. I hope we don't die. I've got a lot of good things now that I don't want to lose. Like swords, pickaxes, bows. And the first thing I do, of course, is fall out of the portal into a pit. Okay then. How to get nether blocks so fast? I didn't mine any. That's strange. There's a chicken. Hi, chicken. Okay, so we need magma blocks. I just don't like that lava is right there. That just scares me like crazy. Where did this diorite come from? I put everything away before I came in here. I don't know if my game is glitching on me or what, but that's a... Whoa, efficiency 5 in the nether. Holy cow. That's insane. I didn't think the magma blocks would break that fast. Alright. Whew. Might as well get a little bit of quartz while we're here. Alright. Man, this is awesome. Just a nice little pocket right next to our portal. Just gotta watch out for the lava. There we go. Do not want to fall into lava. That is for sure. Okay. Man, I'm just getting a ton. This is incredible. I won't have to come back for magma blocks anytime soon, that's for sure. Wow. It's just so many. Alright, I'm gonna leave those there because I just don't need that many. I already got, my goodness, 4 stacks. That's a lot. Might as well get a little bit of nether quartz. I mean, I got a lot left up at home, but you know, you can never have too much nether quartz. And alright. So yeah. This is our area. These guys kind of scare me a little bit. But okay. Back to the other world. Alright. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with my game and where this diorite came from. I seriously put all of my items away before I came back. So let's take a look. This was at 11. Still at 11. I mean, that's good. Okay, well, I'll grab all my magma blocks. Don't need the soul sand just yet. Let's grab... what do we need? What do we need? Don't need any glass. Grab some torches. We're gonna need some rails. I'm gonna need powered rails and regular rails. Let's grab 2 sets of regular. I'm gonna need some more powered. 5 is not gonna be enough. I'm going to need some levers. Let's see. How do you make powered rails? Sticks, gold, and iron? I don't know. No. Where are powered rails at? Gold, sticks, and redstone. Alright, so gold, sticks, redstone. Alright. Yeah, that's probably enough right there, just 12. That'll give us 17. Should be enough there. Still need some levers. For that I need a tiny bit of cobblestone, I believe. There we go. 1, 2, 3 levers. I'm going to need some hoppers, my favorite thing in the world to make because I gotta make chests. Oy, oy, oy. I never have enough wood. Alright, I'm going to need several minecarts. Just one minecart, actually. One minecart? Yeah. One should be good. Yep. And one hopper for the minecart. So I need iron. And then I can make the hopper minecart system. Then I'm going to need some hoppers and comparators to do all that stuff. Alright, I'm going to get all these materials together and I will be right back. Okay, and we're back. And I've got all my supplies. Oops. Oh, I hear some slimes. Oh, there's some slimes. And there's some big guys. There we go. You just want to join the party, don't you? Alright. Hello. Alright, perfect. So what we need to do is we need to set up... I probably don't have enough powered rails. I thought that might be enough, but you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably not. Going to be enough. Oh, I hate placing rails down. It's always such a complicated process. Alright, so I want a nice straight line like that. And then I want another nice straight line. So, but I want the final line to come into there. So I need that to go around, this to go no. This is always a pain. Okay, that goes in there. Alright, that goes all the way down, all the way around, all the way around. There we go. Alright, now I need to power these. So this one has to be a powered rail. I got some redstone torches, that's good. Power them from underneath? Probably Probably that could work. Oh, hello, Mr. Slimes. You're just going to keep interrupting me, aren't you? Alright, let's see. If I was to dig underneath those rails, that spot right there, this is underneath. How far do I need to go? 3 spots, right? So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. So if I no, what I would need to do, see, even if I put a torch right like there, that would help, because then this spot right here is powered. But it won't power that one. So, stop. My pickaxe is too good. Now, what if I put a bit of redstone right there and right there? Would that power a rail right here? It would not. So that doesn't matter. Okay. Well, I could do that. But I think I've got a better idea. It's gonna cost me a lot of more powered rails than I thought I was gonna use. But that's okay. We've got gold. We found lots and lots of gold from mining, so we can use that gold. But if I can break these and make basically this whole row powered except for the curve, this whole row powered except for the curve, and this whole row powered to there, that should be good. Alright, I'll be back with a lot more powered rail. Okay, and I'm back, and here's what I've done. I've replaced all of those rails with powered rails. And then what I can do is, using a switch on top of the magma blocks, I can turn them on. And that'll have the minecart with the hopper just going back and forth all the time over to the loading station right over here where my chests will be. So that should be good. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to just put up the magma blocks, and I'll turn the video recording back on for when I build the unloader so you can see that. Alright, be right back. Okay, so I've got that all situated. Magma blocks on top. I left myself a little bit of room to get out. Actually, what I should probably just do is create a little doorway kind of entrance right here. I can come back later with like a door, I think, so if I need like maintenance access kind of deal. I can just zip in. Well, what's this? Oh yeah, that's right. I left a little room. Oh, that's good. This is good. I'll just pop this open. Oh, that's where my ladder is. Well, I don't want it to go there. I need that to be my ladder up. So not there, but how about right here? I'll put a little door, and this will give me access to this back room. So if I ever need to come down here and do any work, I can. So let me fill up the last little bit here with magma blocks. Good. Close this up. Well, I don't want to close it up completely because I need, right. I need my minecart to come in. All right. So let's see. Now for the unloader. Okay, how do I want to do this? So I want this to step on top of a hopper, and the hopper needs to lead inside of a chest. So let's see, if I put this here like that, and let's see, if I put my chests here, and the hopper's going into the chest, I need a rail on top. Alright, that's good, I think. No, it's too close. The minecart won't be able to get up there. Oh look, see? You can see slimes dying on the magma already. That's good. Alright, so I need to bring this back some. This is too close. Ah, man, I should have an axe. This is way too slow. Okay, so let's see. Will that still be powered? No, it's not powered. Okay, so if I put it here, so, alright, so my chest can go here and here. I can put my hopper into the back. I can put a powered rail on top. There we go. And then I need a comparator to measure if there is anything inside. But I don't want it facing that way. I need it facing the other way, like this. So now if there's anything inside of there, it'll take out a signal. And I want that signal to, now if, let's say I put 64 things in there, how far will that go? Good, but what if there's only one thing in there? Let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I need a, guess I need a repeater. Yeah, a repeater right here to make the signal stronger. And then can use redstone to wrap it around. Too close. Too close. Alright, so like this. I don't want those blocks there. I need cobblestone. And then I can start. No, I don't want a repeater up there. I want redstone up there. Alright. But I need to power this rail. How am I going to power that rail? Did I go the wrong way? If I want to power that block there. Can I do that? I don't know if I can do that like this. I don't think that works. Oh, that did work. Okay. Now I just need a NOT gate, which means I take that and I make a thing there. This is always on. Alright, so it's always on unless there are things in here. No, that didn't work. Oh, duh, because that's not how you make a NOT gate. I gotta make it maybe like this, and like that maybe? But that doesn't power that block, does it? Yeah, no, I'm just making myself dizzy here. All right, hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I figured it out. So all I needed was the camera to be off for me to figure this out. So right, so I've got this running into the back of this block, which has the torch on it. So the torch isn't actually touching the redstone, which is the way it needs to be. So that way, that torch is powering this redstone line, which is powering this rail. But if I put items in here, this turns on, that highlights this thing, which turns off the torch, which means that this is no longer on, stopping the minecart. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm creating a system so that if I've got a minecart here that's going around and it all of a sudden comes into the station with something in it, it'll slide up here and stop. See? Because it had something in it. Unload its thing, and there we go. And then as soon as it's done unloading, it sends it back on its way. And that worked just perfect. So we're going to close that up, and that time it didn't have anything, so it didn't have to drop anything off. This is good. My slime balls will all go in there. This is nice and lit up, which is great. I would like to put a doorway here, but I can just hang on for now. I kind of want to fill this space in because it's just a little bit too big. Yeah. I want that open. Right, so now I've got myself, I don't know, a little room, maintenance hatch, where I can come in, go down. I don't even need this space, really. I can fill all this in. I just need a way to come in and go around the corner. So we will do that, and this will be excellent, and that will be my chest. I'll put the water elevators over there so I can just zip on down. Let me check out the coordinates here. I want that to be around 227, negative 77, yeah, negative 76. 227, negative 76. That's going to be the perfect coordinate. Let's go up top and see where that would put us. Because if that's right in the middle of our house, that's not good either. I'm just hoping it's right out the back door. So I have a nice, easy water elevator that I can take down and up to get my slime balls when I want to. And that would be fantastic. Long ladder, long climb. Look at that beautiful slime farm. Okay, so I'm hoping that it's right around here. Probably not. I'm not that lucky. 227, 76. Oh, that's good. It's this way. 227, 76. Right here. This is where I would want. Oh, this is perfect. This is a perfect spot for a water elevator. I could have the down chute, like, I don't know, right? Anywhere around here is good. This is just a great spot. All right, that's where I'll build it. But that will be another episode. All I need left to do here is put a fence around this so no one accidentally falls in, or I could cover the top with glass because it's transparent, lets the sunlight in. By the way, just in case I didn't explain myself, and I don't think I did, the reason we want the top open like this is so that the it sees the sky. For whatever reason, when it sees the sky, these spawn rates are better. And then I'll just create a little AFK platform out in the middle, and I can just hang out right in the middle of this, and the slimes will just start spawning, and that will be awesome. And this thing produces like crazy. It just goes to town. But that's going to be it for today's episode. We named our horse Hello Diamond. We created the rest of our slime farm. We've got some slime balls, which is great. Got a whole lot more magma blocks. All in all, I'd say this was a pretty successful episode. So with that, I will see you later, and have a good day. Bye.